Wait, a giant turtle that speaks and fights as a ninja can open portals with a sword.
Behold the immortal turtle!
Generic intro, and that goes me. We're back with some more Death Battle reactions. Today we have Leonardo versus Red Ranger Jason. As you probably know, I'm not familiar with either of these two, like, at all, other than previous Death Battles, which, I don't know if we had a previous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Death Battle. I know they had one, but it was copyright blocked in the United States, which is really, really weird. My current record is 54 and 40. You can check out my reaction to the last one, which is Black Canary versus Sindel. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. I'll also be a playlist on my channel with all the other Death Battle reactions going in chronological order. Should be really, really good. But yeah, my current record is 54 and 40. That's actually, I've got on kind of a losing streak there for a little bit, which is the first time in a long time. But I'm excited to get into this Death Battle. I'll learn a lot about these two characters and the shows and series that they're from. I know I have a lot of people around me that love Power Rangers, aka my friend Micah, whose ringtone is actually the Go-Go Power Rangers, like beep, 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 beep. So, yeah, also shout out to patients. They get the videos there early. Loudly do not have a paywall on the channel. Also, definitely check out the food reaction channel. Help me make a list of foods for me to try on there for the very first time. Like, I've never had Nutella and orange, banana, sushi, Hot Pocket. There's so many things that I've never had before, and I'm going to eat for the very first time on camera on that channel with guests. So definitely go subscribe to that channel, and definitely let me know what foods I need to try. But let's go ahead and jump on into this. Oh, man.
Hey, Wiz, you know
Miller
what
Lite.
time it is? It's Miller time. That's
Vitamin
right,
water.
My favorite beer is finally sponsoring the show. And
Also,
you too can
food
fill
reaction
up with a
channel.
delicious Miller Lite.
Help me
My
pick
favorite
foods.
thing
Link
is
down
make
below in
a
the description
break
to the
from
video.
internet to
Go
crib
comment and
some
ask,
cold
like,
ones and share
foods
them
I've had.
with
'Cause I've
my
never had, like, an
friends.
orange
Seems
or a
like a good
banana or
time
a
to
Hot
debate
Pocket or
this match.
sushi or Nutella or Chipotle. So, it should be interesting to have the food reaction channel. Also, sponsored. Yes, I am actually sponsored
When
by
I was a
Water.
kid, there was nothing better than watching my Saturday morning tunes. That's where I learned all my badass karate
I
moves.
did watch Saturday morning
Yeah.
cartoons.
The
I'm that
80s
old.
and 90s certainly gave us some memorable characters and epic playground rivalries.
Playground? What?
Like Leonardo,
What, did he just eat
honcho of
these?
the
The toy?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Remember when
And
cereal had
Jason
toys
Lee
in it?
Scott, leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. For this bout, we'll be
He's the
sticking to
leader?
the characters themselves.
That means no Dragon Zords, no Turtle Mechs, and no last-minute power.
No
of
Turtle
friendship.
Mechs?
Just a good
What?
old-fashioned one-on-one. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
So
And
they
it's
both
our
use
job to
swords, I'm
analyze their
guessing,
weapons, armor,
obviously.
and skills to find out who would
Armor?
win a death battle.
One's a turtle shell. The other one's spandex.
From the vastness of space to the eerie depths of
Big.
the ocean, few places remain as mysterious and unknown as the New York City sewer system.
I've never been to New
Anything
York.
could
I
be
want to
down
go
there.
there.
Killer alligators, mole
Maybe when things
people,
are a little
or
better
even
there.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Four ordinary domestic
Yeah.
terrapins transformed into humanoid superheroes by a chance encounter with a canister of mysterious mutagenic ooze. They were adopted
Where
by an
did that
equally
come from?
mutated rat skilled in martial
Yeah.
arts who decided to name them
I
after
had no
Renaissance
idea
artists.
was
You
Twitter
know,
was a
even
human.
by comic book standards, this origin story is pretty freaking weird.
Yeah, there was a
Master
death battle we
Splinter
did with
trained
Teenage
them
Mutant
as
Ninja Turtles.
ninja, and the group formed a daring crime-fighting team. But every team needs a leader.
Donatello did machines, but tactics?
Yeah.
Nah, Raphael was tough,
What?
but way too hot-headed. And Michelangelo, well, we all know he got
Did he
dropped
paint?
as a kid. So the obvious choice was the true
What
blue
in the-
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No,
Yeah,
not
close
DiCaprio.
enough. Of all the
Yeah.
turtles, Leonardo was the most studious
5'2",
and focused when
170.
it came to Splinter's lessons, and soon
So he's
adopted
like
the
the best.
principles of Bushido.
Kind of weird since that's a
Skilled
samurai
blacksmith.
code and he's a ninja,
Pizza.
but whatever.
The modern tenets
I
of
have eaten
Bushido
pizza.
have
It's
evolved
been
over the
6
centuries,
years.
but it essentially boils down to
5
eight
years since I've had it.
virtues:
Almost
righteousness,
6.
courage, compassion, respect, honesty, honor, duty, and self-control.
Sounds
All
like a
of which
Boy Scout.
frankly describes Leonardo to a T.
AKA, he's super dedicated to being a goody two-shoes. And he's a badass when it comes to fighting. He's like the Bruce Lee of reptiles. And since he's a turtle,
Bruce Lee
Leo's got super
cursed,
speed
though.
and super strength.
I'm not sure the science checks out on that one.
He's also got that
how
super
fast?
tough shell and some radical ninja weapons.
Right, but before we
Ninja.
go any further, we should address that there are multiple iterations of Leonardo across different
Wait,
media and
whoa.
timelines.
There's so many.
As none of them can really be considered the main one, we're taking all
Oh, is there no
standard
main one?
versions into account, or anything that's reasonably
of them?
consistent or viable across his multiple histories.
So we're not
I know
including
nothing about
anything
any of
that's
them.
too out of the ordinary. Like
Okay.
those weird double mutations or that time he became a goddamn dragon. I mean,
Wait.
good on you, Leo, but that's a little out of your
Dude, he looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Leonardo is a master of Niten Ichiryu, a Japanese fighting style using
One-on-one
katana.
with Shredder?
Although Leo's swords are typically a more recent variant called ninjaken,
He's a
basically
kunai.
just katana without the curve.
Still way better than wielding tiny forks or a literal stick. Seriously, who picked out the other turtle's weapon?
Leonardo's
don't worry
ninjaken
about
are
it.
incredibly deadly, even sharp enough to slice through metal.
But he still finds ways
Okay.
to break those things all the time. Good thing he's also
How?
got kunais, smoke bombs, shuriken, climbing claws, grappling guns, hell, most of the
That's a lot.
Batman-approved gear. In his latest outing, he's even got this Odachi,
What?
basically the
What's that?
more of ninja swords, but it's
Oh?
super special.
Why?
Right, with a swing of the blade, it can open portals that can take its wielder anywhere from across the room or all the way to Tahiti.
Time for a vacation!
Wait, a giant turtle that speaks and fights as a
The
ninja
rules of
can
space could be catastrophic.
Yeah,
open
now
portals
relax,
with a
Liz.
sword.
I totally have what it takes to pull this off.
Why did they give him a sword
Okay,
that can
maybe
do that?
I'll go
Why?
with the staycation instead.
Probably for the best. Weapons aside, Leonardo has proved skilled enough to master rare
What?
ninjutsu knowledge such as the Healing Hands mantra, a meditation
What
technique.
is that?
Say goodbye
Oh,
to that
okay.
nasty
Makes sense.
migraine or pesky stab wound.
Not quite potent enough to heal fatal wounds, but useful nonetheless.
Oh.
Other
Which
than that,
probably
that dude's
isn't going
fast
to
enough
do much in
outrun
this fight.
Explosions and has even dodged lightning.
This enemy in particular
Dodge
is
lightning?
specifically granted the power of a storm, implying these bolts are comparable to natural lightning. Therefore, Leonardo must be able to react
Okay,
to things
yeah.
280 times faster than sound.
Light is
And even the turtles
lightning
were
is
slow.
so fast.
Also,
Lightning's
he's
really
strong
fast.
enough to push over a giant pillar to crush a cockroach monster.
Well, he
Go
pushed him from the
toe-to-toe
top,
with
so.
Baron Draxum, who survived this explosion and held open the jaws of a monster-fied T-Rex.
The Tyrannosaurus is theorized to have had a bite force
Huh?
of 12,800 pounds per square inch.
That's a
6
lot.
times more powerful than an alligator.
And best of all, even across
That's a lot.
multiple timelines, good old Leo is usually the one to take down the turtle's biggest villain and least useful kitchen
Shredder?
utensil, the Shredder. No wonder he's the leader. Leo's a boss.
Oh, he's the
Sure,
leader?
he may
Okay.
have a habit of questioning his own abilities and decisions, but hey, he's a teenager. Par for the
Why are the
course.
turtles taking a
One
boat instead of
thing's
swimming?
for
They're
sure,
turtles.
He's a mean, green fighting machine who's always up for a shell of a good time.
Tastes cold
Shell.
steel.
Oh my god. Okay. And now we have the Power
10,000
Rangers.
years, the evil interstellar witch Rita Repulsa
They've definitely done
was
multiple
finally
of them.
released from her long-standing prison.
You've done multiple Power
I
Rangers.
need to point this out.
Which are all
Was
my
an
knowledge came
actual
from.
space dumpster. Gross. No wonder she was so pissed off that she decided to attack Earth on the spot.
To
Yeah.
combat her vile magics, the good-natured sage in a tube Zordon sought out a team of heroes, and for whatever reason, specifically requested 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No,
Teenagers.
Not that, not teenagers.
I feel ya, Invader Zim.
The 5 teams
Wait, is that Invader
connected to the
Zim?
Morphin
I haven't seen
Grid,
Invader
an
Zim.
energy field that transformed them into the mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
That's Micah's ringtone, my friend.
I never get tired of doing that.
Everybody
And
thinks
if
it's
that
Kim
wasn't
Possible.
cool
It's
enough,
not.
Each ranger was bonded to a giant robot dinosaur.
We're not talking
There
about
was
this
the
today.
blue Triceratops, the yellow saber-toothed tiger, the black mastodon, the pink pterodactyl, and finally,
Pterodactyl.
the red tyrannosaurus.
This would go to
Oh.
the Red Ranger and leader of the team, Jason Lee Scott.
Any foreshadowing?
Jason was a pretty chill and level-headed guy, and already good enough at
Why'd he
martial
grab his
arts
arm
to
like
be
that?
teaching classes.
5'8",
He's skilled in
167?
Kenpo, Taekwondo, Judo, and notably the more unknown Shinkido, a mix of karate and Japanese
Hip-hop
sword
sushi?
fighting.
Never had
And
sushi.
he dabbled in hip-hop keto. But to get all the martial arts skill he'd ever need, all he's gotta do is hold out that mighty power coin and yell,
Wait, you hold out a coin? Wait,
"Oh, yeah.
what? That's how it
Chills,
works?
man. Every time.
Morphing into his Red
That was
Ranger
a sick
form
move.
could indeed grant Jason an unprecedented
That
level
was-
of
that's not
martial arts
possible.
mastery. Even Billy, the Blue Ranger, who barely knew any martial arts at all, became a
Let's have a watch
fist-fighting
on.
master after morphing.
The Red Ranger form also boosts Jason's speed and strength to superhuman levels.
Superhuman?
And see those sparks?
Can he
That's
react
the
to lightning?
Morphin Grid taking hits for him. And it'll keep doing that until it's overloaded from too many attacks. Good
Oh.
guy Grid over here. Where do I get one?
Jason is a powerhouse, focusing on strong, high-impact moves like his Power Punch to send foes flying across the battlefield.
The-
And he can use the energy of
It
the
takes a lot
grid
to
to take
throw
a
somebody.
bite out a putty with his Tyrannosaurus charge. But when punches
Here,
and
yeah,
kicks
hold
aren't
up in the
enough,
map.
he's
Mouth
got a
of one
bunch
now.
of colorful weapons that definitely aren't toys, no matter how
Not-
plasticky they look.
Like his wrist
Oh,
communicator,
really?
which doubles as a teleporter.
And the Blade Blaster is both a knife and a gun. A gun knife.
Oh
A
god,
knife.
it's Ruby.
And for tougher fights, he can...
Alright, Wiz, what's the over-under on my modification here?
Oh, is that his
working?
leg? I thought it was something
Are
else
you
for a
sure
second.
about this? We already have enough holes in the floor.
Oh, please, Wiz, I know what I...
Again. The flying knives.
I'm okay!
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay!
For tougher fights, Jason can also
Bow and
summon the
arrow.
Power Sword, a unique blade that can slice through even the most powerful of monsters. It's also a key component to the Power Blaster.
Which is,
What?
let me guess here, powerful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine
The
that.
Power Blaster can destroy creatures even the
Destroying
dinosaurs
the
have trouble
dinos-
with.
Though Power Ranger rules keep
Oh?
them from busting out the big guns right away.
Right, they
Why?
technically cannot escalate a fight, so unless the more
Wait,
powerful
really?
weapons are deemed
Guess that
necessary,
makes sense.
they are generally considered off limits.
That's using
So
lethal
dumb.
force, I guess.
Regardless, the Red Ranger is incredibly impressive even without his weapons.
He's strong enough to lift boulders way bigger than him.
Scaling this boulder
That's
to
pretty
Jason's
strong.
own height, we can estimate it weighs a little over 69 tons.
Nice.
And the Yellow Ranger,
Nice,
who has
that
the
is
same
nice.
basic powers as Jason, pushed around a much larger boulder that, when using the same scaling method, appears to weigh over 11,000 tons.
That's a
These
lot more
two
than
can
pushing
run
it,
so
though.
fast they kick up huge clouds of dust behind them. And in a later
Nice.
series, Power Rangers in space.
In
The
space.
Rangers could keep pace with the supercar Storm Blaster.
What is a
Technically, every
supercar?
Ranger
What?
draws from the same source of power, the Morphin Grid, so it's fair to at least compare Jason to other Ranger teams. Like when the SPD Green Ranger chucked a car through the air.
Red
Oh,
is
and
quick
threw it
enough
at
to
a person,
dodge lightning,
which I think
at
was an
least for
alien.
a bit, and tough enough to survive the Power Ranger Command Center exploding while he was inside. That's not even
Oh.
the first time the place blew up. Man, that building's seriously been through the ringer.
To be fair, it's important to
guess.
remember that the
No
Ranger
idea.
powers are not permanent, and his connection to the Morphin Grid has limits. If he takes enough damage
Hmm.
and loses his morph, Jason goes back to being a normal human being, albeit one who is a
Okay.
talented fighter in his own right.
But with
But
the
he's
glorious
going up against
red
a mutant
spandex
turtle
and
ninja.
Robo T-Rex in his spec, the power lies on his side.
You got it!
So he has, like, guns and power weapons, but he can't escalate
All
the
right,
fight.
the combatants are set, and we've run the data through
'Cause
all possibilities.
Leonardo
First,
isn't
all
going
this
to grab a
talking has made
gun.
me hungry for Blue Apron.
Blue Apron
This
watched
episode
it.
of
I have a
Death
food
Battle
reaction
is
show.
sponsored
It's
by
finally a
Blue
thing. It's
Apron.
linked down below.
Personal,
Click
so I
on down
can
there
always taste
and help me make a list of foods for me to try for the very first time because there's a lot.
Right
Current record's
now,
54
it's
and
time
40.
for a death battle.
I'm going to go with Leonardo. Because I think he's not going to bring out the guns. Well, actually, no. That goes out the window when it comes to death battle. The rules of death battles, right? That they can escalate. The rules are thrown out the window. So I'm still going Leonardo. I think he can react faster.
Dude,
I don't know how good his defense is.
Want to free these monsters?
What? Oh.
Give me a
Even though he did
break.
survive the
You're
explosion.
ruining my pizza.
It's all about pizza. Oh? Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yeah, okay. He's definitely faster. I read all the comments, at least some down below, if you agree or disagree with the fight or who you would pick. And if you have a special connection to these two.
That's turtle power. Power sword.
Turtle. Yeah, there's Power Sword.
Believe me for not being impressed. Really, dude?
One sword versus two. But... Oh, wow. I think his swords are definitely better. Because his break all the time, yep.
Audacious.
Yeah, but you have other weapons. Ow! I wonder if that can heal. Manhole covers, those are very heavy.
Cheap shot. Rin Pyo Tosha Kai Jin Retsu.
I guess he's meditating.
Yo,
What?
What are you doing down there?
He's up there now. Oh, he has a sword that can portals.
Up. Behold the immortal turtle. That's bogus.
Oh wow, he just pulls out a gun. I'm immortal, pulls out a gun. I didn't know he could just go through the portals willy-nilly like this stuff. You should probably smash that gun. Speed. Leonardo is like on top of this fight. Ow. He's kind of falling. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh no. All the other times I've picked the Power Rangers and I think I've gotten them wrong. Ouch. 54 and 41.
See that coming.
Are you gonna keep reusing that one, or should I expect something new?
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want
let's
me to
see.
shell out some more puns?
Do you agree or
Fine,
disagree?
fine. Leonardo certainly had more martial arts experience than Jason, and he was likely a bit faster, as we've seen him dodge lightning
bit?
more reliably. If it were just up to those two factors, the Ninja Turtle may have won.
But you know there's more to it.
He didn't even,
Sure,
like, use
Leo
the
had
power
some
gun.
super tough defense on his side, but Jason had the oomph to crack that shell.
First of all, Leonardo's superior training was a moot point, as Jason's morph granted
Why?
him a broad mastery of martial arts talent automatically.
Kinda cheap if you ask me, but
Yeah, it
yes,
is.
that's Power Rangers for you.
But let's talk numbers. Giving Leonardo the benefit of the doubt, we scaled his level of toughness to his recurring villain Baron Draxa.
Who's fought Leo a bunch of times? Remember how Drex
Yeah, that
survived
explosion.
his lab exploding? That's definitely the best durability feat Leo could possibly match.
By scaling the lab to the height of the characters, then deducing the size of the explosion
How do you
itself,
realize how far
its
away that
explosive
is?
yield must equal about 12 tons of TNT.
Pretty
That's it?
impressive. But then
No,
we used the
not for
same
that
method
battle.
on the
Not even
control
close.
center exploding while Jason was inside, and it came out to 550 tons
That's a
of
lot.
TNT.
And he
45
survived that?
times greater than
And you had to
Leonardo.
get a
So clearly
okay.
Jason was much tougher, but we still had to find their overall strength. To do that, we compared Leo's bug-crushing pillar to the Rangers bowling with
Which-
boulders.
Using granite
True.
as an average potential density and scaling the pillar to Leonardo's height, it appears to weigh about 240 metric tons.
But also has the monster on it.
Still impressive, but way less than the 11,000-ton boulder.
Yeah,
The Red
but-
Ranger couldn't just crack
I
that
guess,
shell.
yeah,
He could make
she was
turtle
pushing it,
soup
not
out
picking
of
it up.
Leonardo held some advantages in speed and skill, making this fight far from one-sided. However, Jason's superior strength, arsenal, and powers quickly turned the tide.
His
The one time I go
range
against the Power
abilities
Rangers.
does what Leonardo don't.
The winner
Stop.
is Jason, the
Every
Red
time.
Ranger.
Every single
Hey, thanks for
time.
watching this episode
I'm
of Death Battle. If you want the battle,
Oh, we can actually hear him now.
by clicking the link down below. And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes
Sneak
right over
pizza.
there.
What's the next one we're gonna do? Genos versus who is this? It's Genos versus somebody. Who? Iron Man? War Machine? Ooh, I have reacted to One Punch Man, both the first and second season. Don't know why that's left out of the playlist. I'm definitely gonna react to that. Don't worry, I know I get a lot of comments from people telling me that stuff's being left out of the playlist. I think the Obi-Wan one is going to be skipped, so don't worry about that. So, I'm excited for that. I love Genos. I call him Machine Gun Kelly because he looks like Machine Gun Kelly, but this should be really good. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this fight, though. Definitely check out the Food Reaction channel, link down below. I'm so excited for that channel. I'm so excited. And I hope you are too. Thank you so much for clicking on these videos. It really, really means the world to me. I hope you're having a great 2022. It's going to be a great year. I'm gonna make so many videos. It's gonna be fantastic. The quality of these videos, as you can tell, are getting better and better. Oh man, I can't wait to see what this year holds. And this is actually a really good fight. I learned a lot about the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles. I learned a lot about the Ninja Turtles. The Power Rangers are just kind of like insane. No wonder why so many people love them so much. Because they just can do cool stuff. They can. But, oh man, this is a good fight. I hope to see you back for the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But until next video, take care and cue the music.